Hi, Facebook and Instagram Live. It's Elizabeth Cermak from Your Highest Light, life coach and angel tarot card reader here every Friday at 10:30 to talk to you about your favorite topic and mine, spiritual topics and angel cards and attracting beautiful things into our lives. And I'm here with Prudence as always. I'm here to talk to you about, today we are talking about abundance. So I'm excited about this topic. I really didn't script this at all today, so I don't really know exactly what we're going to be doing with the cards, but we will find out. Okay, so we're going to talk about abundance. I was just playing with the filters before I went on Instagram, so I got distracted. Anyway, okay, so we're going to talk about abundance today, and one of the things that I want to talk about with abundance is that a lot of my clients are interested in talking about abundance. And okay, so when we think about abundance, I want to talk about how we look at abundance. When we think about abundance, when we think about abundance, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. When we think about abundance, we think about money, right? That's a lot of times what we think about is getting a lot of money and being able to acquire a lot of things. And abundance isn't necessarily, any of people who study the law of attraction know that we have to feel something in order to attract it. And so if we don't have any money, and we don't feel like we have any money, we're not going to attract any money. So the importance with abundance and attracting money, which I know is what a lot of people want to attract, and that's fine. It's totally fine to want to attract money into your life. But we have to feel rich. We already have to feel abundant. So hi everybody, I'm glad you guys are joining. So we're talking about abundance today. We're on Facebook and Instagram Live with the topic of abundance, and we're going to do an oracle card reading around that topic. I had planned, I think I've changed it, so we'll see. So we're talking about abundance and how it's really a mindset. Abundance is really a mindset. It's not about necessarily acquiring a lot of money or acquiring a lot of things. Just the other day, this was funny. This happened yesterday. My husband, this might sound kind of strange. Facebook's going off, so I have to wait a second. One of the things that I have done to felt more abundant in my life, my husband and I both have done this, is we've painted our walls, and it's not in this room, you can't really see, but we painted this dark purple and dark turquoise, and so these luxurious colors that we love, and they make us feel, both of us feel really good. And it's a way that I've kind of have felt more abundant in my life, is that I look at those walls and I can feel the abundance, I feel the beauty. And my husband just yesterday said that, he was stressed about work or something like that, and I'm pausing for a second. I keep pausing because of Facebook. That he walked in our house and he went outside. He works at home. So he went outside and came back in, and that he saw, I put all of our Halloween decorations up, and our walls, they're so pretty, and our house looks so beautiful. We don't have a big house. We have a small house, so it's beautiful. And he said he just felt rich. He said he looked at the Halloween decorations, which sounds weird, I know. He looked at me and he just thought, it's important that we're putting that abundant feeling out there. I know that's important. So hi Paul, hi Ruben, I'm glad that you guys are joining. And so there's another story I have when it comes to abundance. Whenever I think about feeling abundant, I think about my friend who told me this story. This was probably back when I first started studying this stuff. And she has 5 children, okay? She has 5 children, and she was going through a time in her life where she didn't have a lot of money. So she was not feeling abundant. She was feeling like she didn't have a lot of money, and like she, was feeling like she was struggling. And she was at a nursing home. She was visiting a family member or something like that, and she ended up talking to another elderly person there. And that person was asking her about her family and asking her about her life. And my friend told this elderly woman that, and I emphasize that she's elderly because elderly people are wise, right? And they know about what's important in life. And so this woman my friend told her, I have 5 children. And this woman said, oh, you are very rich. And she used the word rich, I think we're afraid to use that word rich. My husband is not afraid to use that word. I told you he's a law of attraction expert without even knowing it. But, so she told her she was rich, and she was like, oh my God, I never thought of that. I am rich, so, that is the key to abundance. So when you don't feel like when you feel like you don't have something, if you're lacking money or whatever it is, the key is to start feeling abundant. So looking around and seeing what you do have and focusing on it and putting that feeling of abundance out there. So even if you feel like you don't, even if you can't even find anything that you feel abundant, you walk outside in nature and you can feel that abundance. It's all around you. We live in an abundant universe. It's all around you. If you're looking to attract like your soulmate and you don't feel abundant in love, there's people around you. You can focus on the love somewhere else to feel that love and to put that love out there in the universe. I love what Marianne Williamson says about attracting your soulmate. She says, get ready. She just talks about getting everything ready for that person. And that way you will feel abundant. So I'd love to hear from you guys about ways that you feel abundant in your life, and anything that you have, experiences that you have after this. So that's your homework. So when you don't feel abundant, when you're feeling a lack, so the opposite of abundance is lack, right? So when you're feeling a lack, I want you to start focusing on something that you do have, something that you do feel abundance, and just let that feeling of abundance come over you, and that feeling of being rich. So think about my friend who has 5 children, who is very rich in life, even though at that point she didn't have a lot of money, and actually to attract more things into her life too, to more material things. So we always talk about miracles as a mind shift. So miracles are a shift that happens on the inside from fear to love. So it's a change in perception. And so when you have that perception on the inside, things on the outside change. Wayne Dyer says, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So I love that saying. It's so true. And this was perfect. My calendar today from Wayne Dyer, it says, it's from the Tao Te Ching, and it says, do not limit your birth. So here again on Facebook, I had to show you because you cut out. Do not limit the view of yourself. Do not despise the conditions of your birth. So limiting the view of yourself, I talked about in my post yesterday about how abundance really, we limit our own abundance. So it's by our own thinking that makes us less abundant. So when we're focusing on lack, we're the people who block our abundance when we focus on the lack in our lives. So hi, Jasmine. Oh, wonderful. She's saying that her nature, her son, her love, and her family make her feel abundant. That is perfect. Perfect, perfect. So and those things that you focus on, when you focus on those things and you have that feeling and you put that out there, you're going to attract more abundance into your life. So happy to hear that. Okay, so cool. So I'm thinking about doing a reading. I wanted to there's a difference between angel cards there's a difference between tarot cards and oracle cards. I was going to explain that today because I think I'm going to do oracle cards. There's so much talk on Gabby Bernstein's new The Universe Has Your Back deck, and I saw yesterday she was presenting it to ABC and all this kind of stuff. So something is telling me just to use that deck today. And it's not a tarot card deck, but I think I'm going to use it. And I'm going to use it in a way that I normally would use a tarot card deck. So it's not something that I would normally do on like a private reading, but I just think for today, for our abundance subject, that I'm going to use it. We're going to try it. We're going to do a 4-card reading with it. Tarot cards, and I'm going to explain real fast the difference. Tarot cards were developed in the 1400s, I believe. Paul probably can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what I've heard that they came. There's a big mystery behind them, but they started in Italy, and there are 78 cards in the deck. And the thing that draws me to the tarot cards is that they have been around for so long, and they have these archetypes on them. And people have been studying them for so long, and the energy behind them is just so great. So that's kind of what draws me to the tarot cards. Oracle cards are more like, they could be anything. They're messages, they can be messages from the divine, but they are not those 78 cards with the major arcana and minor arcana. Okay, so it's a little bit different. Okay, so I think what we're going to use is Gabby Bernstein's The Universe Has Your Back deck. And I'll show you kind of how a reading would go if, I'm going to show you how I would do a reading, how I would do a 4-card reading. And this is one of my favorite readings. It's probably, I think it's the most powerful. Okay, so we're going to focus on abundance. And what I want to do is focus on, as I'm shuffling the cards, we're going to focus on I want to focus on my viewers and what we need to heal when it comes to abundance. Okay, so let's focus on that. when it comes to abundance in our lives. Okay, so the first card that I'm going to draw is going to represent the situation. So it's going to represent either the person or the situation, and this is how I do it with tarot cards as well. So you guys can kind of see. So the first card's going to represent the situation. Okay, I'm not going to turn off. Facebook keeps coming in and out. Okay, the second card is going to represent what you know about the situation. This is going to make sense in the end. So this is going to represent the known, what you know you need to heal in order to fix any of these blocks towards abundance. Oh, that came up. That will be easy. And the third card is the unknown. So this is, to me, this is the most important card, and it's the most, I shouldn't say the most important, but I think it is. And it's the most powerful card, especially doing tarot card readings. When we find out what is the unknown or the unconscious forces that are behind whatever the situation is, I find that that's the most revealing and it's the most helpful for my clients. But when you put that known and unknown together, it's very cool. So, okay, so this is what is unknown, what we don't know, like unconscious forces behind anything that's blocking our abundance, my viewers' abundance. And then the last card is anything that we'll need to heal in the future, or it just tells us something about. Alrighty. Okay. Not that one because it didn't want to come up. I can't see them. I don't see what they say. But it didn't want to come up, so I put it back. Oh, because that was not the card. Okay, so I'm going to pull, turn them over. Okay. So this is cool. Okay, so cool. I'm surprised. I think the last reading I did, I was like surprised at how accurate it was and how great, how powerful it was. But I don't know. I still get surprised. So I think I'll always be that way. I think it's a good thing. It's good to have that sense of awe and wonder. Okay, so the first card represents a situation, and it says, when I lean toward love, I am led. Okay, and I know it's backwards. I'll put a picture of the reading below here so you guys will be able to see it, or I'll put it as another post so you guys will be able to see it. But it says, when I lean, I love these because you see the crescent moon, and I have to show you guys, I got my nails done yesterday and they've got little moons on them. So it says, when I lean towards love, I am led. So this is the basis of the situation, that when we lean toward love, I am led. And that just kind of tells the overall situation. The second card tells what the known is, and this is what we know. When I am in alignment with the love of the universe, this is something that we know, that when we're in alignment with the love of the universe, our peace cannot be disrupted. This is the first card I pulled from this deck, and it's a card that comes up a lot. So, like I said, actually at the end, what I'll do is I'll turn it around so you guys can see the cards. So when I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. So we know this. This is something that we know, that when I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, my peace cannot be disrupted. So it kind of just goes towards leaning towards love. When we lean towards love, we're going to feel peaceful. And we're going to be led. Okay, this one I pulled for somebody on Instagram, and this one's really cool too. It says, I'm sorry, I'm distracted because Facebook keeps going in and out. Hopefully we're good now. This is the unknown in this situation. And this is kind of the unconscious force is what's driving us, that we need to bring to light in order to heal it. So it says, I create mindful moments throughout the day. This is a perfect one. I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. Instagram feed right now. I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. So this is doing something. So this is why it's the unknown. So like we know all this stuff. We know that when we lean towards love, that we're led, that the universe is going to lead us when we're in alignment, that our peace won't be disrupted. But what do we do? How do we get there? Okay, what we need to start doing is that we need to start creating mindful moments throughout the day. So anytime throughout the day that you can create a mindful moment, you're going to remind yourself that you are love and that miracles are natural. That, of Course in Miracles said, hi, Anna. I know, aren't the cards beautiful? A Course in Miracles says that miracles, something has gone wrong. So when we're mindful and we're here, we create those miracles. I talked about on Facebook about an instant where I went to Walmart. I think I talk about going to Walmart a lot. Where I was giving everybody their love, and it just it changed everything. Like the greeter, everybody there, just kind of seeing everybody as human who go through pain that they go through, and it just changed my experience of my whole day. I felt like I get that energy I got from that experience of going to Walmart and sending people love was huge. So doing little stuff like that throughout the day, that's action that you can take in order to feel more in alignment and more led. Okay, and then this is the outcome. The last card is joy is the ultimate. This I think is really important. Sorry about. I'm gonna go on YouTube later too, and I'm gonna use the Facebook video, so I hope it's okay. But anyway, so it says joy is the ultimate creator. So I think this is important too. You know, we can create things, and if we create things out of love and out of joy, we're gonna be more joyful. Do we want to be joyful in our lives? Yes. So joy is the ultimate creator, meaning that when we feel joy, we're gonna create more joy. We're gonna be led. We're gonna be in an alignment. So I love this reading. I think it's very very cool about when it comes to the abundance. Basically saying that when we're led towards love, you know, that we're gonna feel in alignment. We're gonna feel abundant, and that, you know, miracles are natural, and that this action card, the unconscious, the action card, when we start creating more mindful moments throughout the day, we're going to feel more abundant. So it's like that thing that I did at Walmart. I felt the abundance of love from people. It's going to make you feel more abundant. So that is your homework. I told you, well, two things. So one is when you feel lack, to focus on what you do have, to focus on that feeling of abundance. So whatever it is that you're lacking, change your focus to what you do have instead of focusing on what you don't have, and emit that feeling of abundance into the universe. And then I think creating mindful moments throughout the day is another great thing in order to feel more abundance. So the reason why I said that, the way I do that is I send people love. So sending out love into the universe really gets you into the present moment. It's like, you know, being in yoga, and sending out the light in me honors the light in you. So sending out that love is how you can, two things: sending out love, creating mindful moments throughout the day, and changing your abundance whenever you feel the lack. So I hope that serves you today. I hope that this has been helpful. I'm so sorry the Facebook thing went in and out and it distracted me, but you know, it is what it is, technology, and it's not my favorite thing in the world. So anyway, that's okay. We're gonna get through it. So I hope everybody has a great weekend, and I'm gonna see you guys soon. I'm glad to see everybody who joined. If anybody has any questions, you can let me know, or you can even post it below. That would be fine too. Okay, I'm gonna post this on YouTube, and it'll be live on Instagram for the next 24 hours. Right? Okay. I love you guys. Peace and love. We have Prudence is on a tour of my Halloween decorations, because you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna try. I don't know. I know this is before I end. I'm gonna try to do it like this so we can see. I'm doing one at a time. Sorry, guys. So we can see the spread. Okay, so there you guys have it. All right. Okay, bye Instagram. See you guys later. Bye. I can't end it. Okay. Okay, so hold on. I'm going to try to show you guys too. I should show you guys first. I'm sorry. Okay, so here are the cards. There's the reading. I wonder what that means if oh, it says you can't turn your phone. Facebook Live. I'm having issues. It says rotate your phone. You can't turn your phone right. I'm just having so many problems here with Facebook today. Okay, so I don't know if I'm in database. I don't know what that means. Maybe you could send me a message about it and help me out, because I don't know why it's cut it by. Anyway, I'm so glad for anybody who's joined on Facebook too. Sorry about the technical difficulties. I will see you guys soon. Peace and love. Bye.